I'm reading a small bit from chapter 3 in my book. The name of the chapter is Wells in the Wilderness. And I just wanted to read it to you from my living room because this is where I usually spend most of my quiet times. And I want to just share that with you. When you entered your wilderness, perhaps you gave up meditating on God's word or the discipline of fasting and prayer, to name a few. Could God be asking you to redig some of those old wells which you closed up due to abject discouragement or despondency? Could you begin to unclog the well of your intimacy with God by taking baby steps towards His waiting arms? You know, as you read Isaiah chapter 12, there's this very interesting passage where it also mentions wells. And I just want to share that with you. Here it talks about actually digging old wells, right? But in Isaiah chapter 12, it actually talks about with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. And it's not talking about digging wells, it's actually talking about drawing wells. And I just want to speak to you about the well of salvation, because when you accept Jesus, when you and I have accepted Jesus, we have access to Him, and He's the gift that keeps on giving. And the job that you and I have is a very simple one. We just have to draw water from it. We don't even have to dig that well. Salvation got us that well. And I just want to ask you, are you with joy drawing water from that well? Because Jesus in the book of John, He actually says, if anyone's thirsty, let him come to me and he'll never thirst again. Out of him will issue rivers of living water. And so Jesus is the water that satisfies. You know, many times I know, especially in the season when we're so tired from full days, we tend to slip into old patterns, which is social media and, you know, the quick fixes for a bored mind. But I would urge you that you would go to the well of salvation, that well of access to Jesus. You would spend time at the well, just sit with Him, and you would take the effort to draw from Him. You know, if you go to a village in India of these big wells, there's the effort you make of actually letting the bucket down the well, letting it go and pick up water and then draw it back out. And I just want to urge you that you would take the time and trouble to bring all of yourself before Him and let Him meet you right there. Can't wait for you to experience Jesus at the well. God bless you.